So these all are basic stuff only. Yeah, we did this hedge accounting right yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this interest rate payments. This is this cash flow hedge. It is considered as cash flow hedge, and interest rate swaps is considered the uses of interest rate swaps to decrease the volatility. So this is fair value hedge, and then even inventory. Inventory means like Kalyan Jewelers. They are when they enter into the contract for maintaining the price of gold, and then this is foreign currency forward and futures can be used to hedge change. Okay. Huh. Arbitrage, replication, and the cost of carry in pricing derivatives. Fine. See, let's do this one now. We can illustrate a no arbitrage pricing with 1 year forward contract with your forward price of how you are supposed to read this is uh, F0 means forward price at time 0. Okay, forward price at time 0 for the time 1. Okay, so for the time 1, it is on an Acme share pays no dividend and is trading at a current price. Okay, so how will we find out the forward price at time 0? Right now, the spot price is 30. Okay, we'll do this first. Okay, second one, portfolio 2. So right now it is 30 spot, and then buy a share of uh, Acme, that is the name of the company, at 30 and hold it for 1 year. Normally, this is how you will do if you want to. The intention over here is 1 year forward contract. So normally, if you would have taken 1 year forward contract, okay. So imagine if you are taking first of all forward contract. So what we have learned forward contract is you are locking the price in advance. That you are locking the price. So you will give some price, and in return you will get Acme shares. This is the agreement, right? That you will, so the buyer will pay price and the seller will give the share.
Like we'll be paying today's price in the future. Yeah.
No, not today's price. The price is not shown over here. They are just
Okay.
saying that right now it is 30. Right now it is 30. That much only shown here. Okay.
Okay.
So now coming to this portfolio 2, it says you can enter into a contract like this, a forward contract, or else buy a share at 30. Now, so today you buy 30 share. Okay. And hold it for 1 year. So after 1 year, then what will happen? 0, 1. Hold it for 1 year. Cost at T0 is equal to 30 and T1, the value of the Acme share is S1. So this is S0, this is S1. And this is the payoff for portfolio 2. Okay, they have not mentioned the value. Okay, yeah, they have not mentioned the value here. Fine. So whatever be the value, let's take on our own. Okay. Um, Same cost today. Okay. So either you buy share Okay, this is portfolio 2 they mentioned, and hold it. Now, what is portfolio 1 saying? Let's see. Buy a pure discount bond with a yield of 5%. Okay, yield of 5%. Acha, 5%. So ideally, so what they mean is risk-free rate is 5%. So it is growing at the rate of 5%, and it will reach to 31.5. 31.5. Okay, it will reach to 31.5. This way you can get 31.5 after year 1, or else you can agree to buy, so imagine you can agree to buy at 31.5 after 1 year in the forward contract. Okay, how did you get this 31.5? Currently it is 30 and 5% is the risk free rate. This is how you will find out the future value. So future value or forward price was agreed at this price. So at the end of year 1, you will pay 31.50 and you will get shares worth 31.50. Or else you pay 30 today in the cash market, cash as in equity market. After year 1, it will reach to 31.5. That's it. This is also, it is giving you the same result, right? That's what they mean. All are giving you the same result. First one, buy a pure discount bond with a yield of 5% that pays F01 at t is equal to 1. The current cost of the bond is, so let's say, pure discount bond that pays F01 at t is equal to 1. So let's say this portfolio 1, uh, this is a bond whose face value is 31.50. If its face value is 31.50 and you have to discount it 1 plus 5%, and you will get the present value. The present value will be 30. So buy a pure discount bond that pays F01 at t is equal to 1. The current cost of the bond is F01, that means 31.50 divided by 1 plus 5%. Additionally, enter into a forward contract on one Acme share at F01 as the buyer. That means you enter into a bond. Now you buy a bond at 30 today. Okay, and after 1 year, this bond will give you 31.50. Plus, you enter into your forward agreement to buy this bond. So again, you will get the share, correct, because after 1 year you will get 31.5, and then you have already entered into your forward contract, so you will pay 31.5 from this money. This money only you will pay, and you will get back the share. So all will reach, moral of the story, all these transactions will reach to 31.50. That's why this is called replication. You can replicate in all these different ways. All these are replication. Have you understood this one? Or should I repeat it again? Should I
So
repeat again?
yeah, the first one.
Okay. So basically, what it says is there are multiple ways to reach to the same destination over here, which is what? To own share worth 31.5. Okay. So one way is simply any normal person, what he will do is simply buy at 30. After 1 year, it will reach to 31.50. So finally, you are reaching to 31.50. Case 1. Case 2. you know, uh, today you enter into your forward contract. So this is cash market. Now this is forward contract. Now through forward contract, all you are doing is through forward contract. Uh, through forward contract, uh, you are entering into your bond. So this is through bond plus forward, you can say. So you are buying a bond. So instead of buying stock, you are buying bond. Now this bond will reach to 31.50 after 1 year. So you will get 31.50. Once you get 31.50, see, today you have also entered into your forward contract as a buyer. So when you have entered into your forward contract as a buyer to buy after 1 year, to buy after 1 year at 31.50. So once you get 31.50 after 1 year, what will you do? You will execute the contract. When you will execute the contract, that means you will pay that 31.50 from this amount, and you will get that Acme share. Here, this is also Acme share. So finally, what will happen? Finally, you are getting Acme share, and whose worth is 31.50. Both are giving you finally Acme share. So you follow this cash market or bond plus forward contract. Both are giving you the same output. Okay.
Cash market is we are not having a contract here, right?
No, you bought already now. Now itself you are buying.
Okay. So like what's the difference between these three amounts?
Right now there is no difference. That's why
Okay.
it is called replication. How you are replicating. So you are replicating if there is no arbitrage. Because everywhere we are assuming the price is reaching to 31.50 only.
Okay.
So everywhere it is growing at the rate of risk-free rate, 5%. That's why no changes.
And what are we doing? Can you explain the last one again? Or
Uh-huh.
the last one, forward.
Yeah. So forward is um, you have entered into a bond today. Instead of buying stock, you are buying bond. After 1 year, you are getting 31.50. Plus, you have already, along with this, when you bought bond, you also have entered into forward contract. So in forward contract, you agreed to pay 31.50 after 1 year. So how will you get 31.50? From this bond? From this bond, you will get 31.50,
By selling it.
and yeah, you will sell the bond and you will get 31.50, and that money you will pay over here in the forward contract, and you will get Acme shares. So finally, you are owning Acme shares,
Okay.
and whose value is 31.50. So that's why it is replication, no arbitrage replication. Is it okay now?
Yes.
Okay. So this, you may go through this line. Hmm. Okay. Now, if uh, arbitrage situation is existing, price is not at its arbitrage value. Now let's see if everywhere it is not reaching to 31.5, how will it work out? See here. Um, hmm. So 30 stock price is 30 now. Okay, spot. S0 means spot. 30. Just 1 minute. So 30 and risk-free rate is 5% and forward contract is greater than 31.5. So 32, which is what? Greater than 31.5. This is the scenario. So ideally, what should it be? It should be 31.5. But forward market is trading at 32. So how will I take advantage of this situation? You understood the question? Risk-free rate is 5. So therefore, anytime if I have to calculate the forward price, the formula is present value. Present value is 30 into 1 plus risk-free rate. Okay, raised to n is equal to, in this case, raised to n means in this case 1. It will come to 31.50. 31.50. However, so it should be 31.50. It is trading at 32. So how will I take advantage of this situation? That is the question. Are you clear with the question? So that means it is not trading at no arbitrage price. Okay, forward market
The arbitrage is happening. That's why the
is
price is
is
not
not
32.
not trading at no arbitrage price. Not trading at no arbitrage price. Okay, forward market is not trading at no arbitrage price. Okay, so how will I take advantage of this situation now? Let's see. Um, because it is overpriced, what I will do, I will first of all,
Enter into a like short sale counter.
yeah,
You can put, put,
short
right?
sell or sell, or let's say sell the forward. Okay, sell the forward contract.
So it's like short on call or like put.
Sell the forward because whatever is overvalued
Mhm.
that we will sell, right? Sell the
Yes.
forward contract for 32.
Okay.
That means you are entering as a seller. So you will get how much? 32. So when you are going to get 32 after 1 year, so this is buyer and this is seller. So you are playing which role here? Seller's role. So you are saying you are entering into a forward contract wherein you will be paid 32 after 1 year. And that time, what do you have to do? You have to give the share, Acme share. But you don't have any Acme share. So what to do now? Now you will get 30. So what will you do now? Okay. You will borrow 30. Borrow rupees 30 from the bank. Okay. And buy the stock. And buy the stock. After 1 year. So now you have stock also. After 1 year. After 1 year. Uh, sell the uh, Acme shares in the forward contract. Acme shares as per the forward contract. and get rupees 32. Okay, and then pay 30. You have taken 30 from the bank, right? And then plus 5% interest, that comes to 31.50 to the bank. And get 32 minus 31.50 equal to 0.5 profit. Okay, this is called arbitrage. Arbitrage means what? Basically, what do you mean by arbitrage? Arbitrage means you are entering into both buy and sell at the same time, and you are taking advantage of the price discrepancy. So here, price discrepancy was existing. It was not following the no arbitrage price. So whichever you have sold here, and you have at the same time you have bought also by the stock. So net you see you have got 0.5
Like I'm
profit.
buying it now and I'll short sell it later, like when it goes to 32. Oh,
No, you have short sold now itself.
okay. So
Now,
that's why I've bought it
and
now.
you have bought also now itself. But when you short sold, but then you are not, see, short sold as in you have just entered as a
Seller, yeah.
seller. So you are not going to get cash now. You will get cash after 1 year only.
After I buy it back, right?
After you sell it
So
actually.
that's why we are calling it like buying and selling
Yeah,
at the same
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Okay.
So you are going to, you have just entered into the contract as a seller. You will get cash only after 1 year. Okay, Shravani, you understood this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No risk, no initial investments. So in arbitrage, you don't have any risk. Why? You don't have any risk because you know the situation from both the sides, both the market, what is the price going on, you know. So that's why no risk, no initial cost also. Why? Because you can get the money from the bank. So this is also the characteristics of arbitrage. No risk, no initial cost. Now what if, so this is what we have done is, what if the forward price is overvalued? So if the forward price is overvalued, these are the steps you can do. Okay. This is also called cash and carry. Cash and carry means you are taking cash from the bank and you are doing all these transactions. Now reverse cash and carry. Reverse cash and carry means, see, spot is 30, arbitrage, therefore arbitrage price is 30 into 1 plus 5 percentage, that is equal to 31.50. However, in the forward market, uh, it is available at 31. What should it be? 31.5. What is it trading now? 31. Risk-free rate is 5 percentage. Risk-free rate is 5 percentage. Okay, so what will be your strategy to make? What will be your strategy to make riskless arbitrage profit? Okay.
You will sell forward, right?
No. See, now, right now, forward is undervalued.
31.
what is undervalued, you should buy that one.
Okay.
Okay. So
But 31.50 is arbitrage price, right?
but actually this should be, but it is not there now. What is there is 31.
Okay.
So what to do now?
So this line is not there, right? The arbitrage price.
It is not there. It is just our calculation.
So we'll buy it.
You will buy what? Forward contract, or you will buy the stock?
I'll buy this stock at present.
And how will you get profit out of this?
So since it's trading at 30, like 1 rupee ka profit.
Say it again.
So it's now trading at 30, right?
Now it is trading at 30 in the spot market.
Okay.
In the forward is after 1 year. In the market, it is available. Like people are ready to, uh, buy and sell at 31. And right now, people are ready to buy and sell at 30.
No, so if the risk-free rate is 5%, so it should be 31.5, right?
It
Right.
should be, but it is not. So that's
So then
why.
I'll shorts
Hmm.
like 31. So it is undervalued.
Yes, forward market is undervalued. Okay. So what you will do, first of all, this is undervalued. Whatever is undervalued, you should buy. So enter as a buyer in the forward market. Forward market. So what are you doing here? You are playing buyer's role. And you are agreeing to pay 31 after 1 year. Okay. After 1 year to the seller. Now, if you are agreeing to pay 31 after 1 year, you should get 31 rupees after 1 year then. So what will you do now is today, okay. Today, enter as a buyer in the forward contract. So today you will borrow 1 second. Wait. Sure. You will sell. You will short sell the stock. One side if you're buying, the other one you should sell. Okay, remember that way. So you will short sell the stock. When you will short sell the stock, that means you are selling the stock. So when you sell the stock, you will get 30. Now once you get 30 in your hand, invest rupees 30 in the bank. Invest rupees 30. Invest or deposit rupees 30 in the bank for 5% interest. So after 1 year, you will get 31.5. Is that okay? After 1 year.
So we are short selling it right now, and then 30 we are keeping in the bank. So we get 31.5.
Yes. After 1 year, you will get 31.5. Now you have 31.5. You will get 31.5 from the bank. Now when you get 31.5 from the bank, you have to pay only 31 to the seller. Okay. So pay 31 to the seller and get the share, and pay 31 to the seller. Pay 31 to the seller and get the Acme share, and 0.5 will be the profit. Will be the riskless profit. Riskless profit. So this is called reverse cash and carry. Reverse cash and carry. Reverse cash and carry. Is it okay? Understood?
So can you explain it again?
Okay. See. So basically, right now, spot is 30. Risk-free is 5%. So because risk-free is 5%, 30 into 1 plus 5% should be 31.50. So in the forward market, it should be 31.50. If it is 31.50, it is trading correctly. There is no arbitrage opportunity existing. But if it is not trading correctly, if it is 32 or 31, then there is an arbitrage opportunity. If it is 32, then you should sell forward contract. Okay. If it is 31, then we should buy the forward contract. Here, sell the forward. So if you are selling, you are going to get 32. You have agreed to sell. So that means you have agreed to sell the share, but you don't have any share. So what will you do now? So sell the forward, borrow 30 and buy the stock and keep it. And buy the stock. So when you will keep the stock with you after 1 year, when it reaches to 30 after 1 year, when the stock reaches to 31.50, okay, give it to or deliver it in the forward market. Deliver it in the forward market, okay, and make 0.5 profit. This is what we have seen first, okay, because finally I have sold for 32 and I bought for 31, and when the stock reaches to 31.5, or I bought it for 30 and borrow and buy the stock, or let me write like this here. After 1 year, borrow 30 and buy the stock. After 1 year, borrow 30 and buy the stock. Okay. After 1 year, borrow 30 and buy the stock. After 1 year, pay 30 plus 5%, 31, or after 1 year, deliver the stock and get rupees 32. So when you get 32, immediately immediately pay 30 into 1 plus 5% is equal to 31.5 to the bank and make riskless profit of and make riskless profit of uh, and make riskless profit of rupees 0.5. How 0.5? Because you sold it for 32 and you paid 31, you are making 0.5 profit.
So I'm borrowing money and then buying at rupees 30.
Hmm.
And when it goes to 32, by selling it, I'm making a profit of 0.5. So like I'm not doing short selling here, right?
Here you are not doing, you are shorting the forward. You are shorting as in you are selling the forward contract.
Okay.
Now comes the next one when it is undervalued. Now when it is undervalued, 31. So when it is undervalued, buy the forward market, buy the forward contract. You should buy the forward contract. Okay. You should buy the forward contract. This is 31. So if you are buying, that means you are agreeing to pay 31. Now, if you are agreeing to pay 31, after 1 year, you are agreeing to pay 31 and get shares. So you have to arrange for 31 now. So how will you arrange for 31 is, currently it is 30, trading at 30 shares. So you will short sell. When you will short sell the Acme stock or share for rupees 30. When you short sell, what you will get is 30. So invest that 30 in the bank to get 31.50, to get 31.50 after 1 year. So after 1 year, how much will you get? 31.50. So once you get 31.50 after 1 year, once you get 31.50 after 1 year, pay 31, because here you have agreed to buy, pay 31 in the forward contract. So you are getting 31.5 and you are going to pay only 31, right? So you are making 0.5 profit, no? And you will get the share. That share you can, repay, because you are shorting over here. You have to give back shares. So after 1 year, you will pay back. Is it okay now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, okay, fine. So this is what this is all speaking about. So this is the takeaway point. When the forward price is too high, the arbitrage is to sell the forward and buy the underlying assets. When the arbitrage is too low, when the forward price is too low, the arbitrage is to buy the forward and sell or short sell the underlying asset. In either case, the actions of arbitrage will move the forward price towards its no arbitrage level until arbitrage profits are no longer possible. That means this kind of transactions, when everybody is buying forward contract, then slowly the price will push up to 31.50. Or in this first case, when everybody is selling, sell forward, the price again will pull down to 31.50, and then no arbitrage will take place. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Replication refers to creating a portfolio with cash market transaction that has the same payoff as a derivative. That is what we did starting replication. Same payoff. Okay, it has same payoff. That one. So that is called replication. So replication will have the same payoff. At the end, you will get the stock. Okay. This is the meaning. So here, actually, overall, these two paragraphs you have to read. This one. Rest is all. You don't have to read rest. Rest is just whatever we have done. The video, if you watch, that is enough. Okay. Then yeah, this all notations not required. Okay, here. This is not required now. So if you don't read also, it is fine now here. Notation means these are called notations. This kind of, that short forms that they use. These are called notations. Okay. Then convenience yield. Okay, what is convenience yield? And here, okay, there is a formula also given. The no arbitrage price of a forward contract on an asset that has both costs and benefits of holding the asset is simply. Okay. See, convenience yield means what? Yield refers to gain, some sort of gain. Convenience yield refers to the joy or the happiness or the returns that you get by using the asset. Say for example, gold. So gold, when you are wearing gold, you are being happy. So you are getting some yield out of it, some returns out of it. So
So it's
gold's price,
basically like utility, right?
it is utility, and it will differ from person to person. So we cannot calculate it. There is no one formula to calculate it, because the happiness that you are going to get by wearing gold will differ from the happiness that others are going to get by wearing gold, right? So it will differ from person to person. So they will not ask you to calculate convenience yield, or if they ask you to calculate also, the rest of the numbers will be given to you. Okay, so the formula goes like this. See, the formula is future value. Normally future value is equal to present value into 1 plus risk free raised to n. But here, when there is an asset, so spot means present value into present value of cost. No, this is spot. It refers to present value only. Spot plus present value of cost. What do you mean by present value of cost? That means you are going to store that gold in your locker. So that's why present value of cost of that locker charges. Okay. Then the bracket begins here, minus present value of benefit. Present value of benefit. Okay. And then this step comes into 1 plus RF raised to T. T as in N only, okay? So if the spot is, imagine if gold's price is 10,000 rupees plus you have to keep it in the locker. Locker charges is, let's say, 100 rupees. Okay. And the benefit that you are getting is maybe 30 rupees. So this much into 1 plus risk free is, let's say, 5%. Okay. Raised to, if it is for 1 year, it will be like this. So I'm modifying my present value to all this amount. So it will be 1100 minus 30. So I mean 10,100 minus 30 will be 10,070 into 1 plus 5% raised to 1. Is it okay? Is it fine now?
Yes, sir.
It's okay. Rest all, if you don't read also here, it is fine. Okay, it's all okay, because this subject is not perfect for reading everything. Equity is a very good one to read because everything will be in a simple plain language. Here it may not be the case. Okay, it will be quite difficult, but whatever I'm asking you to read, if anything, then you read. uh, rest all whenever when you solve questions and when you get doubts, again you come back and ask me only, because those are all technical stuff. I will have to explain it to you, and then it will be fine. If you try to read on your own, you may find it little difficult. Okay, now this one, no arbitrage price with continuous compounding. That's why this subject, more than reading, I would say you have to watch the video again and again. That will be the right strategy as far as this subject is concerned. Okay, yeah, consider no arbitrage price with continuous compounding. Okay, now what is continuous compounding? Continuous compounding, okay, e raised to, so continuous compounding, see, when I say future value is equal to present value into 1 plus r raised to n, this is called discrete compounding. Okay, discrete compounding. Discrete means at this rate per year, or per year, let's say in this case, it is going, it is growing. Discrete compounding. Okay. Now what is continuous compounding? Continuous means, see, let's take one example. This is 1 plus. Now, right now, let's say present value I'm keeping as 1 rupee. So you leave this part, all values. Let's focus on the rate. So 1 plus, now rate, if if it is annual, it is 1 plus r. If it is semi-annual, it will be 1 by 2 into r. Now I'm not focusing on r, whatever be the rate. We are just calculating like how many times the amount will grow up by. See, n will be 2 times here. Just calculate this, leave this r. So it will be 1 by 2, calculate like this, 1 by 2 plus 1 raised to 2. So whatever be the r, doesn't matter now. Okay, so we are trying to standardize without r. Just calculate this.
It's 2.25.
Okay, so it is growing at 2.25 times if it is compounding semi-annually. Okay, 2.25 times it is compounding semi-annually. If it is compounding quarterly, just calculate now.
5.0625.
Okay, 5.0625. Then is it 5.0625?
I made a mistake. I took two.
Just
Sorry.
calculate again.
It's 2.44.
Yeah, 2.44.
Yeah,
So you
2.4.
see, when the frequency of payment is going up, this number is also going up. How many times it's also going up. Now, if it is, if I change it to quarterly, then monthly. Now you check.
2.6130.
2.6130. Okay, fine. Now, instead of monthly, I'll go for daily.
It's 2.7145.
Okay, so 2.71. Okay, 2.25, 2.44, 2.61, 2.71. Now, instead of 365 days, let's say it is 1,000 times.
It's 2.7169.
2.7169. Okay.
69. Yeah.
Now, see, now do you note this one? See, 2.25, 2.44, 2.61. Now from here on, it is not going highly. It is not changing highly. 2.71, 2.71. Let's say if 10,000 is the frequency, 10,000 times, compounding is happening. Then what is the output?
$2.718.
So again, 2.71 only. It is not going beyond 2.71. So what if I go for 1 lakh times? Hmm.
2.7182 this time.
Again 2.71. So moral of the story, now beyond this, whatever frequency happens, it will be 2.71. This is called, so when it is continuously compounding, maximum it will grow at 2.71 times only. Okay. Maximum it will grow at 2.71 times only. So this was discovered by one French person, French or German person. His name was Euler. It is pronounced as Euler. It is written as EULER. So he gave his initial E to these numbers because it is a very lengthy number, right? It is an irrational number. So he gave his name E. So E refers to continuous compounding. So say for example, if I say 100 is growing at the rate of 10 percentage. So this is 110. Now, if if I say 100 is growing with semi-annually, so this is like 1 by raised to 2. We will calculate like this: 100 into 1 plus this is, if it is quarterly, we will calculate like this. Okay. Now now these are all called discrete compounding. Okay, 2 times, 4 times in a year, semi-annually, quarterly. Continuously means all this. These are all continuous, where it is only 2.71. So for continuous compounding, the formula is what, future value is equal to present value into e raised to RT. This is the formula. E means that 2.71 times raised to R, that interest. So if this is 110, if this is continuously compounding, how it will come. 100 is the present value into e raised to R is what, 10% into for 1 year. So how to calculate this?
It's the ln function, right?
E raised to x function. See,
E raised to x.
yeah. So first you should solve the upper part here.
Correct. Second ln.
Correct. So first is 10%. 10% into 1 equal to 10%. Okay, then E, how will I do? E is over here. Can you see e raised to x? So
Yeah.
I want to activate this e raised to x. So I will do second and ln. Okay, Ashaf, before that, this is a very 2 decimal will not be good.
Yeah.
I'll
So
change
it's
the decimal.
1.1051.
Yeah. So I'll change the format to 8
Eight.
decimal. Okay. So 10% into 1 equal to, then second ln. When I do second ln, that e raised to x will get activated. Okay. Then into is where, so this part is done now till here, into 100. So into 100. So 110,517. 110.517. So this is the difference. Here it is 110, and because it is continuous compounding, it is going to 517. Understood how to calculate this one?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now consider a stock index trading at 1550 with a dividend yield of 1.3%, continuously compounded rate when the risk-free rate is 3%. This is also continuously compounding rate. Calculate the no arbitrage 6 months forward price of the stock index. Okay, so before I explain this, because I have to tell you the reason for this one, I have to then explain something else. Then see here. Right. So before I come to this part, because otherwise you will get one doubt over here. first I'll do this, then you will get doubt. Then I will come to another sum. See, consider a stock index trading at 1550 with a dividend yield of 1.3%, and when the risk-free rate is 3%. Calculate the no arbitrage 6 months forward price. So because 6 months forward price, see, future price or forward price is equal to present value into e raised to RT. This is what we have learned. So present value is what 1550. Normally, this is what we should be doing. E raised to R. R is what? 3% risk free. Into T is 6 months. That means half a year. So half a year, 6 by 12. That means half a year. Okay. Now, how do I calculate this one? So 6, can you calculate now? Or I'll only do this. Wait. So this will be 6 by 12 will be 0.5. So 0.5. So 0.5 into 3% equal to what happened? 3% into 0.5. 3% into 0.5 equal to this much only, and it is 1.5. Oh, right. This is 1.5%. So converted into percentage, 1.5%. Yeah. Now E will be second. Before that, I'll keep it like this only. Second and then ln. Okay, into 1550. What it means is 1 will become 1.015. That's what it means. So what will 1550 become to? 1573.425. Okay, so 1573.425. 1573.425. Okay, now you see that answer is not matching because they have not done in this way. They have done something else. They have reduced 1.3%, this dividend yield also. So if this dividend yield wouldn't have been given, then what we have done is correct. Okay, if this dividend yield wouldn't have been given, what we have done is correct. But because they have given dividend yield, then how to do? Then that is another question. Understood the question here?
So what did you do now, like right now?
Right now, how I have done this question is, if dividend yield, this part is not there in the question. Assume this part is not there, dividend yield of 1.5. So how will the question be?
So you did 1.550 raised to 6 by 12.
This part.
Like how did you solve it? Yeah, like how did you get this amount 1573.425?
This is 3% into 0.5, right?
Yeah.
So 3% into 0.5 equal to, then second ln
Okay,
into
second line. You got
1.5
1.01.
by 0.
Let's solve it. 1.1550.
Into 1550. That is the
So
present value.
1573.4. Yeah.
Okay.
And now we'll have to deduct the dividend from it, right?
No, dividend I'm not calculating now.
No, if
Okay,
it's
how
there,
to?
right?
Yeah, here it is, but I have to explain like why I'm doing like this. Now here they have reduced dividend. See, here itself they have reduced. It's not like at the end, at the starting itself it has been reduced. Why at the
While
starting it has been?
calculating the continuous thing. Okay.
That I need to explain. That I'll explain next time, because then that is little lengthy explanation I have to
Okay.
give. Okay, so we will stop now here. Next time I will continue from here only this sum. Okay, and then I will explain like why it is like this number. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Fine, we'll stop now here then.
Bye, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye. Bye.
Bye,
Good
sir.
night.
Thank
Good night.
you.
Bye.